Back with you now on Wave Listens Live, and we get to have two segments today with Elder Advisors. We've got a couple of conferences coming up, and we want to make sure you have a chance to go to those workshops.
Hello,
you
America.
know Larry Weiss and Lindsay Fleming, so they're back.
One segment is not enough.
No, really, two should do it.
Your personality cannot be contained.
It's like
in a
double mint gum.
Have we
Twice
done
as nice.
three before?
In a single
Oh,
segment.
before I forget, shout out to Autumn Schneider. Now, there are some that think she's my favorite. That's just completely true. But she bought this tie for me. I'm wearing. Hi, Autumn.
I like
How many
that.
ties have you bought for me? Zero. Okay. Hey, wear red. Wear red.
Is it for the women's health awareness?
Women's health awareness. You know, I mean, my wife Lucy called. The producer said, "Are you married to a woman?" Yes, I'm married to a woman. Lucy calls
She's
me.
on the line.
She calls me at 8:10. She says, "It's red. You have to wear red today. It's wear red."
Go red for women, right?
And I'm
Isn't
like,
that- yeah.
I've got a sash from IU, little Tommy House. I went to his graduation in 2012.
Okay.
And he gave me the Stole of Beauty. And I said, I'm a little honored by the Stole of Beauty. I said, what's it for? He said, it's for someone that's the most beautiful person on campus today. I took it. It was kind of nice.
Lindsay and I thought you were giving a commencement speech
Right,
today.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
both thought the same thing.
Little Tommy House. He's a cute little boy. We're very proud of little Tommy.
Well, you guys look wonderful. You're matching today, and it's for a good cause. Speaking of doing some good, you guys, the workshops do a lot of great things for people. Let's dive right in because they're coming up.
Don't go broke in a nursing home because you don't have to. You just don't have to. It's time we're, because of the winter and the days and stuff, Monday we're doing 1 o'clock. So that way, Kevin Harned,
We're
Wave
doing
3.
1 o'clock on both days.
Yeah, I know. Would you let me get to Madison in a minute? Kevin Harned, Wave 3, good weather, but we're going to do 1 o'clock so you can do lunch, but we're going to do 1 o'clock. And the location, in case you're asking, because sometimes there seems to be a little confusion, it's right next to Gate 4 on Crenton Drive, exit 132, next to Cracker Barrel at the Hilton Garden Inn in Louisville, Kentucky.
Get your biscuits at Cracker Barrel and then come over and
Get your
see us.
biscuits with gravy. And then Tuesday, we're going up the road to Madison, Indiana, right across from Trimble and Carroll County. And we're at Madison downtown at the
Fairfield.
historic Eagle Cotton Mill. It's a pretty cool place.
It is very
really
cool.
is. The river's right there. It's a very nice venue. And
Attorney Amy Wheatley joining us in Madison. It's going to be great.
Yes, yes, yes. The stellar legal community of Stein Law will be representing on Tuesday. Sadly, Amy Stein, who's really the legal eagle at that law firm, won't be there. So the plan B was Amy Wheatley.
Amy's fantastic. You're going to meet her in the next segment.
I think Amy
Larry's
Wheatley.
intimidating.
She's in this room.
I think she's not. Where is she? I think Amy Wheatley has the chops to do a very adequate job for the community.
We're going to find out in the next segment.
That's right. That's right.
She's gonna let me have it on live air. You know
Lord
it.
knows what else we're going to learn in that segment. Lindsay, let's talk about why now. Look, we just got through January. We just got through the holidays and all that. Now seems like a good time. We're kind of through all the chaos of all that to start getting these things in order.
Yeah, I mean, there's no better time than today, right? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Second best time would be today.
Today.
And I think the workshop is just a great, low stress place to come out and just take a look about what we can do.
Yeah, because the problem is I had a family yesterday, came in, the son's an AP mechanic, that's airframe and power plant, that's airline jargon. He's
Hence the tie.
Right? He is an airframe and power plant mechanic at UPS. The kid knows his stuff. Mom is just overwhelmed, and she was convinced they were going to lose everything. And she's like, what about this 5-year? I said, we're not going to deal with that stuff. You don't have to. She was convinced. Well, someone told me we're going to have to get divorced. I said, I'm going to be kind and just say they weren't correct.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to. It's just so silly. You don't have to. But I told them, I said, there's a reason. I did. I said, there's a reason why you drove by 4 banks, 2 other professional offices, a Quickie Mart to get here. No one thing to do it well. That's what we do at Elder Advisors. We protect those assets so they wait for it. Don't go broke a nursing home. Because you don't have to. You just don't have to.
And I think the great thing about the workshop space is that you're going to learn a lot of things that you didn't know. So Larry's always talking about the barbershop law. You don't have to get divorced. You're not going to lose the farm. For a husband and wife, we can protect all the assets. And people are just, really? Like, we're sorcerers or something. No, that's just the rules. That's just, but we know the rules, much like we're not attorneys. We're also not CPAs. Does anybody walk into their CPA's office and be like, hey, all those rules that apply to me, don't use them.
Right.
Don't use them.
I'll do it myself.
You want to use all the rules that apply to you. We know the rules. We know the ones that apply to you. And for husband and wife, we can protect all the assets. And people are just shocked by that. Just mind blown. They don't get it.
I think it's important, too, because there's a lot of generations past. I mean, nowadays, things are very complicated with technology and different aspects. But there was something about, hey, I want to take care of this myself in all walks of life, from fixing my truck to fixing my plumbing to fixing my electronics. Well, now everything is probably way more confusing, especially with the internet, than it's ever been. So why not lean on somebody who's done this for decades and is able to help you navigate through all those little wormholes that you guys were just talking about?
Yeah, and we talk about that. We ask at the workshop, how many folks here are do-it-yourselfers, like, kind of like, and how many folks are like pay the man, like, and that, because those are like, if I'm really more somebody, if I can find somebody that can do it for me, I'd prefer. My husband is a do-it-yourself. If there's anything on the planet, including estate planning, he would try to do it himself. And there's just some things that are too important.
You can't learn all that.
They're too valuable. They're
in 2 hours.
Nuanced. So that's why, we encourage everybody to use a professional. It's just so important. It's so important because one little mistake literally can cost you the farm.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
cost you the farm.
You can either go to Milwaukee and get it done right, or you can go to Little Rock, probably do it wrong. So we do it right here in Louisville. Kentucky and at Don't Go Broke Nursing Home, you don't have to.
I don't have to look that one up.
You don't have to.
I take it it's an old commercial or something.
Yeah, Amy Wheatley might know about
We
it.
love Little Rock.
She doesn't know.
We love
Well,
Little
we're
Rock.
on a live set.
So,
Can we get there's some
okay,
riffraff?
so let's come to the workshop. So
Don't go broke nursing if you don't have to.
Yes. So join us on Monday at the Hilton Garden Inn at 1 p.m., folks. So,
1 o'clock.
Yeah, come out at 1. Freeworkshop.com. Freeworkshop.com. It's super easy to kind of just register there or call 855-LEARY-55. And then in Madison, we've got 2 clients in Madison we're actually meeting with before the workshop.
Yeah.
So we've got quite a few things going on in Madison right now and looking forward to meeting even more folks up there.
Okay, well, you guys are hanging out, right?
We're hanging out. We're going to stay.
Because after all that, I mean, Amy's coming up next, but
Okay, now the producer said make sure this distinction, it's not Amy Stein who we wanted. It's Amy Wheatley.
we did what we could.
Yeah, well, everything.
Oh,
right.
man.
But she's an attorney. And producer says she's
Wrap
good
it up.
enough.
You're getting to wrap it up.
What you can hear is they're playing the rap music, the stuff they do at the Emmys or whatever.
The Little Rock Rumbo.
Right, it's playing now. Don't worry, we are coming back. Amy is joining us.
Don't go
next.
anywhere.
We'll get some legal advice for you coming
From the
next.
attorney.